At school, Nikolai finds himself shoved hard against the wall by Victor, who demands he remove the message written on the blackboard. The message is a call-out about Anastasia, who dated Nikolai for a short while, but then cheated on him with Victor. When Nikolai refuses to delete far away on the moon, a spaceship belonging to an alien delivery service, the pilot made a wrong turn. He ends up getting fired. But then he picks up a strange signal from a teenager on Earth named Fema, who is just playing video games. The alien talks to Fema, and this unexpected connection makes Fema the first person on Earth to ever speak to an alien. Because of this, Earth becomes part of a larger alliance of planets, and major changes begin. Technology grows fast, and humans get access to advanced tools, including new medical techniques. Earth becomes a place aliens love to visit for fun and discovery. Their leader is Glot, who has special abilities including the power to move through time, and tells his people what went wrong so they can fix it and win instead. To deal with this, Earth sends a secret team. Among them is Kira, who ends up facing Glot directly. Kira has a daughter named Alice, who goes to the same school Nikolai attended many years ago. After class, Alice goes with her robot guardian Verda to a forest, where she trains by fighting a digital simulation using gloves that help her interact with the fake pirates. She fights well, but still loses. She quickly asks Verda to start the program again, determined to do better. This time, but when her father Igor shows up behind her, she accidentally punches him in the nose. Back at home, Alice helps Igor with the injury, while he warns her to be more careful and pay attention in class. He also wants to know where she got the gloves. Alice says they came from a special academy that is considering letting her join. Igor is against the idea, but Alice says she wants to go there to find her mom, who disappeared long ago. She believes her mum might have been sent to the past because of the pirates' time tech, and points to a heart shape carved in a tree. Verda helped her scan the carving, and they found out it is over 100 years old. Alice believes it is a sign left by her mom. Igor tells her she is imagining things. Upset, Alice storms off to her room where Verda scans her and warns. After many failed tries, she finds a woman named Margarita, who taught in a school in the past, and looks very familiar to her. Meanwhile, in the past, Victor keeps attacking Nikolai, while Anastasia films the scene. They end up in a classroom where their teacher, Margarita, steps in to stop the fight and tells him to clean off the message on the board. Fema stays with him, but the message was written in paint. Nikolai sneaks into the science lab looking for stronger cleaner. He notices some tools falling, strangely, like they are pulled by a magnet. He checks around and finds a hidden space behind a picture. Inside is a heavy box. As he touches it, his nose starts to bleed, and a drop of blood lands on the box, making it glow. Nikolai opens it and sees a strange glowing orb. It jumps into his hand and enters his body, causing him to shake and feel weak. As Fema runs for help, Nikolai hears a voice whispering strange things, including his name and something about returning to a system. As he tries to walk and meets a girl who knocks him to the ground, thinking he is attacking her. When he explains what happened, the girl helps him up and realizes he does not belong there. She looks at his clothes and student ID and tells him the truth. He has somehow landed in the year 2024. Overwhelmed, Nikolai faints. He later wakes up in Alice's house, left by Kira long ago. In the letter, Kira explains that she took the Cosmian and went back in time to hide it. She changed her name and became Margarita to live, and she runs away. Nikolai offers to go after her while Igor stays back. He receives an old-fashioned letter telling him to open it at a specific time. Outside, Nikolai searches for Alice with Verda's help. The robot warns him not to meet his future self, or it could create a huge symbol appears in the sky. As Jolly prepares to harm Nikolai, Alice arrives and fights back using her gloves. The two fight hard. Jolly loses his blade, and Alice manages to grab his gun. But Glot uses his ability to control her mind, and Jolly takes advantage to attack her again. Igor shows up and says, "Help is coming." Nikolai picks up the gun, but is taken over by Glot, who makes him shoot Igor. Alice rushes to her father as the Cosmion inside Nikolai activates again and sends them all back in time. They land in the middle of the road. Jolly throws his blade at Nikolai, getting him stuck, but Alice helps free him. The kids run, but Jolly chases them, jumping across vehicles. He finally corners them and stabs Alice, only to find it is a hologram made by Verda. Furious, Jolly slices the robot in half. Jolly and Glot see a student ID left behind and realize who they are chasing. Meanwhile, Nikolai and Alice go to Fima's place, but he refuses to let them stay, so they go to Nikolai's home instead. He lies to his mom, saying Alice got lost in town. In his room, he shows Alice a song he wrote and tries to kiss her, but she turns him down. Elsewhere, Jolly hijacks a taxi and ends up crashing it. He then follows the GPS directions on foot. Videos of him appear online, and Kira sees it. She immediately goes to get her old gear. At school, Nikolai and Alice run into Victor and Anastasia, who gets jealous seeing Nikolai with another girl. Suddenly, Nikolai spots Kira, then Jolly shows up, causing chaos in the school building. Kira starts fighting Jolly using her own gloves and proving she is still very skilled. But Jolly is too strong and injures both of them. Still, Kira keeps fighting long enough for Alice to guide the others to safety. They hide in her classroom and block the door, but Jolly cuts through the wall to get inside. The fight continues, and Kira tries to convince Jolly that Glot is just using him. Meanwhile, Nikolai is struggling to activate the power inside him. Alice kisses him to help him focus, and the Cosmion activates again, letting them escape in a burst of energy. They appear in a broken future where the world is ruined. A robot walks in, and Kira smashes its mask, revealing it is Verda. He leads them to safety and explains that the past has been changed. Glot tricked Fima and stopped him from getting the alien signal.